Good evening and welcome back to Live at 5. I'm Lance Jenkins.
And I'm Kelsey Rushing.
I'm glad to be back on with you tonight.
I know, plus it's October.
It's October. I love October. October's the
Same.
best time of the year. You know why October's the best time of the year?
Halloween.
Halloween, that's always
Candy.
great. Candy. And not only that, folks, baseball, World Series is getting ready to start up. One. Football, oh gosh, football's getting real good about this time of year. Hockey's coming back for the two people that are interested in that. And of course, basketball. Basketball's coming back. NBA, college basketball, just all sports are played in October.
It's going to be jam-packed.
I am so excited, folks. And not only that, Wolfpack, number 24 in the country, baby. Woo! I could go on with the theme, but I won't. Folks, and Tar Heels, where y'all at? I know. You're watching us tonight because you're certainly not watching your football team. Live at 5 starts now.
The deadliest mass shooting in the history of the United States occurred last night in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the Mandalay Bay Resort. 58 people are confirmed dead at this hour, and the gunman, identified as Stephen Paddock, shot himself dead inside his hotel room on the 32nd floor of the resort. The gunman reportedly blew out the window, then fired down into the crowd attending a music festival nearby.
Congressman Robert Pittenger, who represents Richmond County in the United States House of Representatives, noted, quote, "The tragedy in Las Vegas is absolutely heartbreaking. Such cruel, senseless violence reflects the wickedness presented in our world and the need to regain our moral footing. We will await a full review to learn the facts regarding this attack. Tonight, I will join my fellow members of the Congressional Prayer Caucus at a special service to pray for the victims and their families," end quote. Representative Ken Goodman, who represents Richmond, Montgomery, and Stanley counties in the North Carolina House of Representatives, announced today his plans to seek a fifth term. In his statement, Representative Goodman noted, quote, "Over the past 7 years, I have focused my attention on job creation, improving our public schools, and investing in our local communities. I want to continue that work, making sure that Raleigh doesn't forget the rural regions of our state and that we have business leaders in the state legislature who can offer common sense solutions for our people on Main Street," end quote.
For more than 40 years, Mr. Goodman owned and operated the R.W. Goodman Company, a furniture and appliance business in downtown Rockingham. He was a member of the Richmond County Board of Education, which he served as chairman. He has been a member of numerous civic and charitable organizations over his career and is a member and elder of First Presbyterian Church in Rockingham.
Local produce legend Greg Shelley, or most commonly known as the Collard Man, has moved to a new location. Shelley had been selling collards on the same corner in Hamlet for 29 years, but will now be setting up shop in the Hardee's parking lot in Hamlet, across the street from his previous venue. From now on, he will be there every Saturday from 8:30 to 12 p.m., 8:30 a.m. to 12 p.m., and every Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's week. Shelley began his business with 40 bunches of collards and said of that first crop, quote, "I thought I was going to have to eat all 40 of them." Now business, of course, is booming.
Shelley has shipped collards to Seattle, Washington, Connecticut, New York, and now Maryland, all by request. A customer from Mount Airy, North Carolina, travels to Hamlet just to get collards from the Collard Man.
McNair Auto Sales enjoyed a successful grand opening Saturday as it welcomed its customers and community members to celebrate the event. A video game truck was an entertaining activity for those in attendance, and face painting and games went over well with a younger crowd. Also popular was barbecue. That's always popular. From Rick's Catering, Twisted Treats Ice Cream, another popular item, and cupcakes created by Delia Michael. Richmond Senior High School Band Director Mike Ward was also in attendance with the Richmond Senior High Marching Band Drumline. Be sure to visit McNair Auto Sales. They're great folks at their new location, 1026 East Broad Avenue, between Wendy's and Stryker's Bowling Alley.
Thanks to local painter Daniel Webb, people in Richmond County are able to channel their inner Van Gogh. Webb is a teacher for Richmond County schools, but also provides the community with his paint or something classes. With a little help and guidance from Webb, his couple of hours of instruction give every participant his or her own masterpiece to hang on display. Painting Something began in April 2015 as a means by which people of Richmond County can efficiently envision, develop, complete, and then take home their very own painting.
Webb's classes run at $30 per painter and allows students to create their very own personalized piece of art. Paintin' Something offers a variety of artistic services, including custom art, do-it-yourself painting lessons, group art sessions, private party activities, and something different for office gatherings and more. To set up a class, visit their website at www.paintinsomething.com. That's spelled PAINTNSOMETHIN.com, or call Webb directly at 910-331-5585 for more information on upcoming classes.
Richmond County Schools' 8th grade students opened their year with an exciting unit that delves into the creative mind and works of Edgar Allan Poe, the esteemed 19th century poet and writer. On Thursday, September 28, these students were treated to a live rendition of several Poe works, as well as several complementary literary works. Held in the Kate Finley Auditorium at Rockingham Middle School, the Chamber Theater, based out of Boston, Massachusetts, performed original adaptations for an anxious group of approximately 500 students.
The latest buzz in America's modern education system and in all Richmond County Schools classrooms is a four-letter acronym, PBIS, which stands for Positive Behavior Intervention and Support. Although the concept of PBIS has been around since 1997, it was not until a few years ago that it started to really generate steam and become a mainstream concept. For Richmond County Schools, a focus towards this school-wide form of behavior management really began just 2 years ago. The district was dealing with an unprecedented amount of office referrals and suspensions, resulting in lost instructional time with students. Simultaneously, state and federal education departments were placing increased pressure on the need to be successful on standardized assessments. PBIS could be the answer for these issues. Instead of the reactive approach of punishments, a more proactive, incentives-based approach to behavior management is implemented with PBIS. For more information on how this system looks in your child's school, please contact your school's PBIS team.
In what has been a universal sensation this calendar year, Pokemon Go got local participants up and searching Saturday. Pokemon Go, an app created by Niantic and released during December 2016, has been a hit worldwide. This app allows people to become Pokemon trainers like the beloved character Ash Ketchum from the series. Saturday was a historical day for many adults and children in Richmond County as the legendary Mewtwo character was spotted. When released, the goal of the app was to get people outside and active, and the goal has definitely been achieved. On Saturday, over 50 app users collaborated as Pokemon Go released invitations to users in Richmond County to join battles at either the Farmers Appliance or Smithsville Barbecue. These battles were historic, and the unity of app participants was a thing of beauty.
And folks, coming up next, excited to have our guest in studio. She has been here now 3 times. She has our all-time most appearances. She has our most appearances record on this show. Who's joining us?
Deborah Knight.
And of course, Leith Library, right across the street from the Richmond Observer Studio. So glad to have her in here. Folks, so many people say there's not a lot going on in Richmond County. There's actually a lot going on at Leith Library. Deborah Knight is going to be in studio to tell us all about it right after these messages.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. From business to education, engineering, utilities, healthcare, criminal justice, information technology, and human services. At Richmond Community College, we can save you thousands of dollars on tuition through our university transfer programs that provide a seamless transition to universities and colleges throughout North Carolina. At Richmond Community College, we are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 5 curriculum programs entirely online. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College. Local college, big impact.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is a specialty retail store in downtown Rockingham, in the heart of Richmond County. We are all about rustic, farm-style home decor and gifts. We offer a variety of antique, vintage, and new items. We love helping you make your house a home with unique, one-of-a-kind finds. We also have specialty gifts for all occasions.
Hi, I'm I'm Erin McNair, and on behalf of the entire McNair family, we'd like to invite you to the grand opening of the new McNair Auto Sales location, Saturday, September 30th from 11 to 2. At our new location, 1026 East Broad Avenue, we look forward to serve you with greater selection, better facility, with the same reliable and friendly staff you have grown to know and trust. With over 40 years of experience, you know when it comes to buying your van, truck, or car, McNair is the name you can trust. Papa, Phil, Carrie, Ryan, Trey, Kristen, and the whole McNair family look forward to seeing you as we celebrate the grand opening of our new location, Saturday, September 30th from 11 to 2. We'll see you there.
And welcome back to Live at 5. And of course, as always, we are just so grateful to have Miss Deborah Knight in studio. It's not good to see you again.
Good to be back. I hear we've got a lot of things going, and I hear you're going to participate in some of the stuff that we got going too.
We are excited about it too.
We are, and so this month is really packed, and I've talked to you about it. One of the things we want to do, we have a lot of books that have not returned to us since summer reading with our kids checking out. So it's also Adopt a Shelter Month or a dog month or whatever. And so one of the things we want to do is to give to our local shelter, but in turn for it, if people will bring in cat food, dog food, cat litter, whatever, to help with the dogs, we will take $10 off their fines.
Oh, wow. That's an incentive to bring you books back.
Right. And we're talking about, I'm not talking about one little tiny can of cat food now. We're talking about like a bag of dog food, which you can get like a Dollar Tree. We don't care what kind. And then we'll take $10 off your fine, and then you can check books out again. And then you have all the fines going, most of the fines. Because right now, during summer, it's not that much because they're only 5 cents a day. So you could probably wipe out all those summer reading fines.
If you have a $10 fine, you have had to have that book for a long time.
It does at 5 cents a
I
day.
was going to say, but even if you have a $10 fine,
We'll take it away.
You can negate that by bringing in something.
Bring us some dog food, cat litter, canned food, whatever, and we'll work with you, because our whole goal is to get our books back, and plus to help and partner with the Humane Society.
Right,
so
certainly a great
it works.
cause,
It's twofold for us. So we're giving back, and then we're gaining our books back.
Absolutely. How long will that last?
Through the whole month of October.
The whole month. So we're at the first part, folks, and you can do it the whole month of October.
So when you walk in the library, we hope it's going to be full of dog food and cat food.
That would be great.
That
Well,
would be
shelter
awesome.
would like that.
Yes, and that's our whole goal, because they always need stuff. And we see all the time on Facebook, if you look, please, we need more cat food, we need more dog. And a lot of times people forget about cats.
That's
They
true.
bring dog food all the time, but they need cat litter and they need cat food. So
That is
is
true.
what we want to focus on too.
Sure, we sure don't forget about the cats in our home.
No,
can tell
I
you
have
that.
2
They're
new
great.
ones. I have 2
We
new
know.
babies, and
They-
they're like toddlers.
Is that real? Well, I agree. They're just like that. But you're right. There are a lot of times with it when people talk about the Humane Society, the dogs and cats that need to be adopted, a lot of times the cats are kind of forgotten.
Forgot about.
Cat food, litter would be just as important as anything else.
Anything else. Then we're starting something new. Well, and part of it benefits us as employees of the library, but we have all got lazy. We don't exercise the way we used to. And years ago,
That is very true.
a couple of years ago, we did this and had a great response to it. So we're putting it back on. Come walk with us during the daytime. So at 12:15 on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays to 12:45, it's 30 minutes. And in that 30-minute time, you'll walk 2 miles, but you're never going to leave the building. You're going to be cool in the hot time, and you're going to be warm in the winter time. And then on Tuesdays to 30 from 4:15 to 4:45. So for 30 minutes every day, you can come walk with us, and you can pick. You don't have to come every day, but we're going to offer it every day where we can get fit. Plus, it's a 2-mile walk in 30 minutes.
That's fantastic.
And you don't have to be hot.
And
you
right
don't have
inside the building.
Yeah, you don't have to
How
be
about
hot,
that?
and you don't have to be cold. So I mean, what way? It's fun. It's
That's
something
right,
to do.
yeah,
and you still,
absolutely.
if you got an hour for lunch, you still got 30 minutes to eat.
That's exactly right. And
Yes.
you can stay fit in the process.
That's right.
And do it at the library. All inside. That is so
Oh,
neat.
inside.
Yeah.
Plus, we're also focusing like on our senior citizens. Sometimes they're not don't feel safe to get out and walk by themselves. So now they can bring their little groups over to the library and we can all just walk
And
together.
do it together.
That's it.
That'll
And it'll be fun.
And is that the whole month of October as
Whole
well?
month of October.
Gosh, busy
and
October.
and we will continue it if we have response. You know, it's like anything you do. If I'm the only one walking, I don't want to be the only one walking by myself, even though I
Right.
need to walk. But
Right, I need to walk as well.
and, you know, but if we have 5 or 6 that keeps coming, we'll continue it through November and December and January and just keep it going
Fantastic.
as a thing. Then it's popcorn month. Did
I
you
didn't-
know October was
I
popcorn
did
month?
not know that, but I'm a big fan.
Okay,
Big fan
so
of
we
popcorn.
have a new popcorn popper at the library that pops the best popcorn in the world.
Oh,
And
wow.
you can smell it and fills up the library and everybody wants popcorn. So October is popcorn month. So every Wednesday from 3 to 5, we're going to be giving away free popcorn.
Every Wednesday.
Anybody walks in
3
that
to
door,
5.
we're going to give you some
Well,
free
I'll
popcorn.
Be there. I'll be there this Wednesday.
And
then. I
so-
want to have the best popcorn in the world.
Oh, yeah, it is awesome. It's awesome. Then one of the things we're focusing on this month is also it's Teen Read Week. And that means we're focusing on the middle school age kids. We want to get them back into the library reading. And what we're planning to do, we have 2 sponsors that have given us $25 gift cards. So if you'll come check out a book, every time you check out a book, we're going to put your name in for a drawing for that $25 gift card. Plus, we want teens to know that we have one of the largest collections of graphic novels in the state of North Carolina.
I did not know that. And that's
Oh,
a popular thing. This
Yeah,
year.
and then we have comic books and stuff. So it's like I've always said, I don't care what you read, just as long as you come read. Plus, we want that $25 gift card, hopefully, to be an incentive to the teens. If they don't have a card, to come in and get one, we'll put their name in. When they check out books, we'll put their name in if they come back. And this is for the week of October the 8th through the 14th, which is next week. And
Gotcha. So coming up real shortly.
Right, and we've done a campaign with the middle school, and I've sent flyers to them, and so they're going to push it in the schools too, so that way we can get some teen readers in there.
Fantastic. Yeah, because you get to that age, and I remember this, where you just so much else going on, so many distractions, and
between
you forget the importance of reading.
Yeah, and between sports and schoolwork and clubs and all that. But I mean, I'm not asking you to come check out 40 books. I'm
Right.
asking you to come check out one book. And you have a chance to win a $25 gift card, and you can go do what? It's a Visa card, so you can go
Spend it
use it
anywhere.
anywhere. Yeah,
How about
Taco
that?
Bell or wherever they like to go.
That's right.
Then our annual book sale, which we have probably 1,200 books right now.
For sale. That will
Well, we're
be
gonna
ready
be
for
on
sale.
sale.
Wow.
Anyway, all our closets are full. And in fact, we have to step over some of the books now because now we've gone into the actual little kitchenette of our little room and putting books in there.
Right.
So we usually only have, in the past, the friends have only had a book sale on Saturday from like 10 in the morning to 2. Well, I asked the president of Friends, Judy McIntyre, if she would consider doing a sneak preview on Friday.
Ah,
So if you're really an avid book lover and you want to come in and get some bargains from 2 to 4 on the 20th, Friday the 20th, you can come do a little sneak preview
you'll be
and
the first folks to get
get in there, right, as a sneak preview. And then, of course, on Saturday it'll be 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So,
Fantastic. So
and we-
technically, it's 2 days. This
yes,
time.
2 days this time instead of 1 day because I thought, we're going to be set up. We're going to be ready. There's no reason not to do a sneak preview. And she agreed. She said, well, let's try it. And so we'll see what happens. And so
great.
also that's
Yes.
the same day as, which is going to be cool because there should be lots of people coming over because that's the same day as the barbecue at the First Methodist Church.
That's right. Yes.
And so they'll be over there, and then they can come check out, buy some books and go back. And so we didn't plan that; it just happened to
just
work
worked
that
out that way.
So we should have tons of people in town that way.
That will be good. And of course, that's again Friday, the sneak preview Friday, 2 to 4.
Right.
And then Saturday, 10 to 2.
Absolutely.
Right.
Then, well, we're going to have our favorite friends, Chris and Neil, back for Rockstar Magic, and they're going to do a Halloween presentation for us on October the 30th.
That's right. I remember talking about that last time.
Yes,
you were
right.
here.
And so they're going to be there 6:30 to 7:30, and afterwards we'll be giving out goodie bags, and our goodie bags are glow-in-the-dark goodie bags, so they can take them the next and do uptown
Oh, yeah,
with us.
right, which is
And
the
so,
next big thing.
but the problem is we've done this in years past, and we've had people be disappointed because they couldn't get in. So we have 250 seats that are available for that show. So you have to come to the library and pick up your ticket to come.
Fantastic. Okay.
Because that way we don't have anybody disappointed. We don't have people standing out in the, like we did for the clips. And I mean, I don't want anybody's feelings to get hurt or kids to get hurt.
Sure.
And it's really designated for children, but we get parents that bring the grandparents and great grandparents, and then all of a sudden we don't have room for the kids
Right.
because we got 20 parents or grandparents or great-grand. So we want the parents to bring the kids, and we want everybody to have a good time, but we have limited seating, like 250.
So
And
they
that's
need to
fire
come-
code. That's not my code. That is
Right.
fire
That's
code.
something you got to comply
Comply
with.
with.
So we'll make sure I'm right. If you want to go to this show
Mm-hmm.
on October 30th, you need to come in advance of that
Right.
and get your ticket.
Right, and if you come and tell me you got a family of 10, well, I'm going to give you 10 tickets. But it's first come, first show, first come, first served. And once they're gone, they're gone. And so, and that way, I don't want nobody's feelings to get hurt.
Sure,
and we're following policy with the city of Rockingham.
Right,
'Cause
and
I
they've
don't-
got a good show too.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
it's
gonna be
awesome.
something people want to come
In
see.
fact, it's one of our lead shows for summer reading every year. And I mean, they make bunnies disappear and birds disappear, and I don't know how they do it all, but I mean,
But they do it.
they do it,
Yeah,
and they're great. And I mean, we love to have them. And that is our largest caller in summer reading. This past summer when we had them, we had over 1,200 children and daycare workers there that day. That was our
How about
largest
that?
caller.
So that should be a fun time. Monday, October 30th.
Right.
And the glow-in-the-dark bags will be given out there.
There,
That's
afterwards.
going to be neat.
And then we're going to participate in Spooktacular like you all are.
That's right, the downtown
And so
Spectacular.
we come up. We're going to give out treats, but we're also from 4 to 6. We're going to show movies, like Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin.
Is that going to be inside?
Inside the library, in the little room with our big screen and our new sound system and everything that we have. And so every 30 minutes we're going to have a new children's movie playing, so
about
they
that?
can come in. And of course we're going to do popcorn with candy corn and pumpkins in it and stuff like that for the kids. So they could take those bags they get on up from us on Monday night, come visit us and everybody at downtown Rockingham all at the same time.
Right, that'll be a fun.
It
I
will.
think that'll be
We're
really neat.
excited about it.
Downtown Spectacular, and that's from 4 to 5:30, October 31st.
Right, and then actually we're going to do something very different. This is the first time we've ever done this, so we're not even sure what we're doing, but we're
All
going
right.
to figure it
Well,
out.
It should be fun. I'm
Anyway,
sure.
it's the International Board Game Week. Is actually October the 29th through November the 3rd.
I did not know there was an international board game week.
Well, and so we try to do new things in the county to bring interest, and so we have lots of board games, and other people have lots of board games. So we're telling people on Friday, November 3rd, from 3 to 4:30 for an hour and a half, come bring your board games or come play our board games and have a night, and we'll have popcorn and refreshments, and it's something fun for the kids to do, or parents can come bring their kids to do. I know and we did it 3 to 5:30, 4:30, where we wouldn't interfere with Raider football.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
that
because
is
that's
that
about the
same date.
time
Uh-huh.
of championship.
That's
Yes.
about, it's getting close to that
And so we
time.
wanted to do something, and the kids can come right after school and get some popcorn and some drinks and play a board game and have fun
Fantastic.
at the library.
November 3rd.
Yeah,
That's
it's free.
Friday, from 4 to 5:30. You said?
4:30.
Oh, excuse me. I'm
An
sorry.
hour
3
and
to
a half.
4:30.
Yeah,
My apologies.
and we close at 5 on Fridays. But it's fun, clean fun, and everything we do at the library is free.
There it is. How about that? No charge.
No
Folks,
charge.
You can't say there's not a lot going on in Richmond County, because there's a lot going on at Leith Library.
That's right, and that's what we want to do. We want to keep it active. We want people to know that we're vital to this community and provide for whatever we need to do. And and all in the winter, we always collect food for the food pantry or our daily bread. We try to do community service back. We just don't want to take away from the community, but we want to give back to it too.
You guys do a tremendous job.
thank you.
Over at Leith Library. And of course, as always, we are so grateful for you to come and
Well, I
studio.
am so glad you let me come spend time with you.
Oh yeah, I love it when you come.
Well,
we have a
good.
great time.
We do.
And, I mean, we just learn so much about what's going on in this community. And folks, if you want to know what's going on at Leith Library and want a little more detail about what we talked about today, stop by Leith Library right here on Rockingham Road.
Right.
In Rockingham, right across the street from the Richmond Observer Studio. And I know they'd love to see you. Come check out a book. I mean, teens really have an incentive to check out
Right,
a
because
book
they
this
get,
month.
we're giving away 2 of those $25, so that's $50. I
That's
mean,
right.
what teen wouldn't like $25
I
right
know
now?
when I was that age, I'd love
Especially,
it now.
right, well, to put in your gas tank at
That's
least.
right. Mhm.
Yeah,
That's absolutely
so
right.
We're,
Well, we're certainly glad you came in.
and I'm so glad you invited me.
So,
back.
folks, Deborah Knight, Leith Library here in Rockingham, North Carolina, telling you all about what's going on here in Rockingham. So much going on at Leith Library. Check them out, folks. They do a wonderful, wonderful job. So great to have you in studio.
Thank you.
Folks, we will be right back for more Live at 5, sports and weather, right after this.
I'm Kelly. I worked at Champion Ford for 2 years.
6 years.
3 years.
1 year.
I've been at Champion Ford for 13 years.
1 whole year. 15 years.
I'm Jamie and I've been at Champion Ford for 12 years.
I've been here 8 years.
Champion prices, champion service, champion experience.
Get treated like a champion today at Champion Ford. Just down the road from high prices, championfordlincoln.com.
We are Champion Ford.
Family Pharmacy has been serving Richmond County since April 2007, and we have enjoyed getting to know our customers since then. We take our jobs very seriously, and will do whatever we can to make sure you have what you need. Come visit us on Fayetteville Road in Rockingham, and we will treat you like family.
Welcome back to Live at 5, and now for your top sports story. It is no secret that the Richmond Senior High School Raider football team has an explosive, high-caliber offense that has the ability to put up big numbers on any given week. But it was the Raiders' defense that locked down the crowd's attention Friday night as Richmond defeated Sand Hills Athletic Conference rival Pinecrest High School 28-7. Head coach Brian Till, who also acts as the team's defensive coordinator, made it known that he wanted to see his defense play shut-down football, and that is exactly what they did. As Richmond, now 4-2 on the season and 2-0 in conference play, held the Patriots to just 173 yards of total offense and gave up a season-low 7 points. Richmond will hit the road next week in their quest to remain perfect in conference play. As they're now 2-0 on the road this season, the Raiders will visit new conference opponent Jack Britt High School, who are 500 at 3-3 on the season. The Buccaneers of Jack Britt defeated Lumberton High School this past Friday night, 30-24, which got them back to 500 on the season. Kickoff for the Raiders and Jack Britt is set for 7 p.m. this Friday.
Richmond FC is the ladies' travel soccer team for the county and is loaded with great players from freshmen up to seniors. On Saturday, Richmond FC played 2 games in their league and dominated both games. In Game 1, Richmond got off to a slow start, giving the Rayford team a few opportunities to put Richmond on its heels. After halftime, the team found its rhythm and was able to hold Rayford United scoreless while netting 10 goals, while also putting many more shots on the net. Game 2 was a mismatched affair from the beginning, with Richmond scoring at will for the entire game against the Juggernauts.
11 different players were able to find the back of the net in the second game. The Richmond team, after 3 matches this season, has yet to allow a goal and has only allowed a few shots on goal. Overall, the Richmond ladies team have scored 41 goals in 3 matches. Folks, that's unprecedented, while holding their opponents scoreless. The Great Carolina Shootout will be on Saturday, October 7th and Sunday, October 8th in Myrtle Beach. Stay tuned to the Richmond Observer for results from this tournament.
Today's 3-day weather forecast is brought to you by Simply Chic. Tuesday we'll have a sunny day with a high of 80 degrees and a clear evening. Wednesday will be a high of 81 degrees and a mostly clear evening, and Thursday will be mostly sunny with a high of 85 degrees and yet again another clear evening.
And that's a wrap for another Monday edition of Live at 5. Of course, we've got a big day coming up here next week.
Oh, definitely.
And what day is it?
Grand opening, October 12th. Be there, be square.
Folks, I'm telling you, Thursday, October the 12th, grand opening right here, and ribbon cutting ceremony right here at the Richmond Observer office and studio. It is located at 505 Rockingham Road. Thursday, October 12th, going to start at 4:30 p.m. promptly. We hope you'll come out. This is a moment in history, really, for Richmond County.
It really is.
Not only is this the first ever nightly news program to ever air in this county, there's so much more history being made through this company, and we want you to be a part, because this is your paper, this is your nightly news. And again, Thursday, October 12th, 4:30 p.m. Going to be some major announcements being made that day. You will not want to miss it. And of course, we appreciate you joining us again for Live at 5, and we will be back tomorrow night welcoming a new anchor to the show. Very familiar face in the community. She was actually on radio in Charlotte for 8 years, and she'll be back on the air for the first time, making her Live at 5 debut tomorrow. Sierra McQueen will be anchoring the show tomorrow, and we certainly look forward to having her. And Kelsey, we'll be back with you again later this week.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Well, folks, I'm Lance Jenkins.
And I'm Kelsey Rushing.
And we will see you tomorrow night for another edition of Live at 5. So long.